So good morning, and another morning practice because we're up again after leaving our bed that where hopefully we slept well enough for a few hours. And we might not be fully restored or rejuvenated. We might not feel be completely awake yet in the body. That often happens that we get up, but we haven't come and landed yet in the body. So maybe we start something like that. Taking your hands, rubbing your hands together quite energetically, warming them up, okay, creating a beautiful friction. And we're going to stay with the dynamic and the actual physical aspect here of the hand. We're not going to think about the beautiful energy that's going to be felt between the hands yet. We know it's there, but we're going to keep more with awakening that physical shell, that beautiful vehicle, our container. So keep rubbing. And when we rub long enough, we're going to start feeling the biceps, for instance, and other muscles of the arm starting to awaken. And you know they're awakening because it starts being tiring, it starts being a bit sore. Good work, good work. Keep at it. Just keep rubbing. And you might even feel it in the shoulder now. Yeah, we have shoulders, we have arms, shoulders, so beautiful connection. Hands to shoulder, hands to heart. Okay, and then we're going to go and tap that heart. Center of our chest, top chest. Let's tap it. And when we tap the heart, we tap directly into the lungs as well as there's just the heart or the wrap of the heart. Let's put it that way. Going up to the clavicle bone, top of the lungs, down, 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 parallel to the sternum, down, down under our breast, and come back up into the sternum, center. Good. And then we're going to open up to the side here. To the side, we have our rib cage here up. So coming up underneath, we're not completely underneath the armpit. We're just really at bra strap level. Okay, keep tapping. We're going to go under the armpits. Opposite hand under the opposite armpits. Tap, tap, tap. And then same on the opposite side. Tap, tap, tap. Good. All right, let's see if we can bring those arms to wrap up into our back. Can we actually, doesn't matter where you reach, but just reach what you can reach ultimately. And then go down to the lower back. That's easier reach. Okay, but go back up. And then we're going to tap the very top of our shoulder. Okay. And the neck. Let's not forget our neck. And our throat. Okay. And gently coming onto the cheeks. Okay. In whatever way you can. I have my mic, so it's not completely easy, but it doesn't matter. And then underneath your ears and behind your ears. And keep tapping. Now you understand. You tap gently around the ear, behind the ear, and then in the back of your head, around the occipital bone, and then the other bones that makes up our skulls, coming towards the temple, forehead, releasing any tension as you do, and just inviting really your consciousness in all the parts of you that you are tapping, touching, connecting with. Good. And then we're going to go down, 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 down to the belly. Okay. In the belly, we could go at the navel button, come to the side. Okay. And stay here in the side body. Is that waist, you know? That's a really important part of the body because we turn from here and we often bend forward from here as well. It also feels very much like the connection between up and down for me. Okay, and then you're going to come and simply grab your hands and from the top of your pubic bone up towards that waist, just and same to the back. And then we're going to go back to tapping. And you can come with your fist. It might be gentler than your fingers. Just feel for yourself. And then come down to your glutes. You can tap with your fist if they're big enough. And then we're going to bring yourself pulling forward, rounding up that back and coming onto our thighs. And you might want here to create massage. Those are big muscles on the thigh, you know. So you might just want to give them a nice gentle rub before tapping into them, or you might find that you want to tap the back but not the front. Notice what you need. And then if you come and tap on the side, you might be stimulating the cellulitis. And you might actually feel here that tissue, that adipose tissue really allows us to feel the vibration, if nothing else. Okay. And then coming to calf and shin, finding the back of your neck, the cap of your neck, the patella, and then keep as well rubbing down to the feet. And that's us. Pretty much we're going to tap the feet. So we have the sole of the feet as well. And we're going to turn up, you know, like, so without we're going to curl our toes here, one foot at a time. So usually, you know, we would do this on on a knee, you know. So if you can be on your knee, be on your knee. You can do one toe or one foot, sorry, at a time. If this is not comfortable, you could stay standing and then just come up and make sure all the toes are separated and really nice and stretch. There is an acupressure point called K1 underneath the sole of the foot, and it stimulates a lot of those meridians. So it's and maybe that's why often this kind of pose is not comfortable. It's not only because of our toes, it could be as well. It stimulates a lot of the meridian. I know if I remember correctly, it has the stomach, it has the liver, it has the kidneys, it has the bladder meridian, urinary bladder, and a few more. Okay. And then shift it to the other side. But before you do, okay, just gently allow the foot to go up and crunch and open, crunch and open. Good. And then rest on it, see if that feels comfortable before jumping onto the other side. Once more, open nice and wide the space between your toes, and then you can actually roll forward and put all the pressure of your body weight onto your curled toes. And feel you might want to come forward a bit more and breathe here. Beautiful. And we're going to release this and come back. And again, once more, just wiggling the toes, shifting the toes. Okay, and then because we're down in our toes, let's bounce. Let's bounce. We haven't bounced for a little while. We know bounces definitely wake us up. There's nothing much, just bounce, bounce. If you don't even want the whole foot to go off, it's okay as long as your heel goes up and down, soft knees, and everything else is relaxed. We're going to shift it to the waist by turning toes and knees from side to side. If we want a bit more practice, exercise, bring the arms at shoulder level. Beautiful. And we're going to release this. Slow it down, make the movement, the bounce smaller, and land back. Good, and inhale, look up, on the exhale, shift to chest. We're going to roll down. We're going to dangle, just be there. Cool, and allow everything to breathe. Head is dropped, neck is relaxed. And inhale back up. We're going to go into three cut the woods. Remember, interlace your fingers, index finger pointing forward. That's the axe. Elbows are bent, and we go inhale. Look up on the exhale. And a couple more times. One more. Beautiful. And relax. Noticing how you feel now compared with the very start of the practice. Are you feeling a little bit more awake, warmed up, and connected? Connected with, I don't know, with your left foot, with your right hand, with your left glutes. Noticing how that feels. Okay, coming up, circling up, and inhale up. Changing the hands. If my right hand is on top, on forward on top, it's my left one next. Okay, so a bit of neuroplasticity here. Be careful. Just play with that. Well into a flexion, and then coming more and more into your extension as you straighten up, stand up. Good. Good. Perfect. Okay, coming to do the little train, the choo. We started very much with just rubbing the hands, and we felt the awakening of our muscles. Here we are trying to loosen up the shoulder girdle. Reverse it. Oh, see how that feels? Beautiful. And we're going to go and turn the keys. Another way to go into the arm attachment, into the shoulder girdle. Good. Okay, we're going to take our strap. Going to stay with the arm this morning, maybe? Don't know. Coming up nice and wide. Okay. I'm going to go onto my knees, but please stay standing. Inhaling up above our head, exhaling, bending the elbows and allowing the straps to go down all the way before coming back up. And repeating that. So now, if the movement is pleasant and flowy enough, we're going to create tension in the strap, a little bit more tension. So you hold it, and only to hold it here, you find that, wow, that's asking me for a bit of muscle activation because it's super tense, okay? And then I go down, back up, down, back up. And here the quality of the movement is very different, isn't it? You feel your shoulder blades really close to one another, quite tight. We're going to slow down that movement. Imagine you're carrying 20 kilos, or let's say 35 pounds, and you go down, 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 and see, you might not be able to go any further. And then you go up, and you have to push, push, and to lift it up. Good. Twice more. Down. Okay. Remember when the time in the gym and you see those people with the bar and the big weight. So you're one of those this morning. And you push it back up. And you hold it just above your head. Okay? So what did we say? How many pounds do you have? We said 35 pounds plus. Hold it, hold it. Okay. Fire up all those muscular tendons, fire up the Golgi. The brain is really believing you're carrying such a heavy weight, and then release. So you go above, above and release. Okay. Show me coming and just sensing here. And you might feel a sense of release and opening, possibly between the shoulder blades, maybe elsewhere in the body. Good. Okay, so let's stay with those muscles, okay? So arms muscle, I mean, forward. We're going to go with our weight, okay? Classic one, my fingers are facing my screen, my thumb is facing my screen, okay? And I'm just going to curl up, and I'm not going too fast. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. I'm going to alternate this. One goes up, the other down, and alternate that. Yeah. And again, you see my speed hasn't changed. If you are working with a really light dumbbells, again, imagine you're carrying something heavier. Good. And back to the two together. All the way to the shoulder and down. All the way to the shoulders and all the way down, because you want to feel it in the back of your arms on the way down. And back up. Okay, we're halfway there. Again, remember, so we're not too slow, but we're not too fast. Last one. Good. We're going to shift our dumbbell. So my thumbs is on my thigh. And I'm going to come up, landing into the armpits or by the breast. See my elbows, they're pointing sideways. And let's do that. Let's try not to have those shoulders going up. Shoulders stay where they are. That's 4. Taking your time with it. I'm going to alternate them. Noticing how your chest is keeping nice and open with that movement. Well, let's say number 6. We have 2 more to go. And 1 more. And together. Back up, down, up, down. up, down, 4, down, and release. Good. See, I want to roll my dumbbells to the side. I'm going to keep my elbows soft so I can come up and down, up, down, keep at it. 2, 3, 4, and if you can, maybe together, 4, 3, 2, 1, going back to alternating. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Going to go and shift weight. Dumbbells are on my thigh, thumbs touching my thigh, and I'm going to go across and across and across and keep it going across. That's 3. We have 5 more. Beautiful. You might feel the heat coming up in the body. Keep breathing well. That's our last one. Good. And then we're going to come up all the way, resting on the shoulder. Okay, and this one just go push up and down. Okay, so it's nothing else I'm doing, just pushing up and rest back down. And that's 2, 3, 4. I'm going a bit faster here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Give ourselves a break. Okay, so if you're still standing, stay standing into the mountain pose. Okay, I took my strap again. Going to have a loose hold now, okay? So we're not trying to build up our muscles here or to ignite them. Just getting a nice stand. It's nice and wide. My arms are nice and wide. My legs are also nice and wide, okay? And I'm going to go sideways and come back. And sideways and come back. So nice little side bending here with the heart above, no, the hands above the heart. So there's a bit of a cardio element here, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 8. And before going to the next side, we're just going to go here and twist and back and twist and back. Twist, back, keep at it. Remember, we are twisting from the hips. 3, 2 more. 2, beautiful. 1, without taking a pause, side bending, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 6, 2 more. And our last one, going back to side bending, right, left, alternating, right, left, inhale, center, exhale to the side, inhale, center, exhale to the side, inhale, center, exhale to the side, inhale, center, exhale to the side. That's 7. And our last one. And then, of course, we're going to twist the same way without stopping, alternating. So let's right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 4 more. Beautiful. And going back down to shoulder level with that strap and allowing to slide your hands on your strap. So your hands are running along with the strap, actually kind of forcing you to learn what it is to be at shoulder level. And really with straight arming, that's possible for you. And not here, but really at you pulling off the strap. It works us. Good. Okay, and hold this for a little while. I know it doesn't look like much, but it can be much actually. Good. And release. Nice work on the arms and shoulder. We're going to take right arm above our left arm and remember that eagle pose. Okay, so my right hand is going to come into my left hand. I'm going to bend my elbows and coming into those eagle arm. And the idea here is to really go and stretch the space and stretch really the back, the whole of the upper mid back, and particularly the stretch between your shoulder blades, breathing into it. Should the hand hold not a possibility, you can just create a space between the hands and hold this way. Okay, if you have a handhold that is fastened, clasped, you can really pick up your elbows and travel up, 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 up. And exhale, relax, 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 relax. Okay, and then uncross, undo, relax, release. And we're going to repeat this with the other hand on top. So my first arm on top was right, so this one is going to be left. And again, I fasten my clasp. If you cannot, just put your hands together. Even if there is a gap, it doesn't matter. Okay. And back to breathing into the space between your shoulder blades. When you feel that, okay, it's getting smooth to hold the eagle arm, lift them up as if the eagle was soaring into the sky. And again, release and let go of your arm holds. Give yourself a little jiggle to release the tension in the muscles. Good. All right. Okay, noticing how that feels. Okay, let's go back to a bit of arms. This is an arm movement class, apparently. So we're going to go and see my dumbbells. Black on black is not always easy. Okay, they are resting on my glutes. Okay, and then pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeat that. This is my alarm telling me it's 25 to 9. So we have 5 more minutes. Lifting up. 2, 3, 4. Alternating. Opposite side. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. Opposite side. 2, 3, 4. Opposite side. 2, 3, 4. Opposite side. 3, 4. And stopping this, coming with your dumbbells in front of you. Elbow level, so not shoulder level, elbow level. Okay, see that? Oh, actually, that might be what we're going to do. Forward and back. So hold on, that's a bit too fast. And I felt it straight away. My body wasn't stable. So we're going to go into one at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opposite arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if your weights are a bit light, again, imagine you're carrying big lager or big pint of Guinness, whatever you want to carry, and you want to empty them. Glue, 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 glue. You're emptying them in the sink. It's dry January. No more booze for the month. Glue, 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 glue. It could be a bottle of wine, whatever you want. Just tip it down, allow it to empty itself, and come back. And a few more times. See how that feels in the body. Okay. Good. Last one. Brilliant. Last one, quick one. Step forward with your right leg, back with the left. Coming, you know, this one is the one where we go and work the tricep directly. Okay. To the side and back. Side, back. And because of all the work we've done before, you might really feel this one. That's okay. It's good. One more or two more before you swap side. Swapping side. Okay, right arm is moving. Forward leg is the left leg. Opposite. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep at it a little bit more. Brilliant. Close your feet together. Bend the knees. You're like going on a skiing slope. And then stand both together. 2, 3, 4, 4 more. One more time. Beautiful. Really sing this. Again, coming into your mountain pose, palms facing your screen. Okay. And then actually just play with your fingers, move them, just to start releasing the tension, because we've been holding those dumbbells. Okay. And again, same with the wrist. And then bring it to the elbow. The rest is still moving to the shoulder. Okay. Changing the direction of this. We're coming towards the end of this morning's practice. Okay. And then again, doing whatever you feel here. Just to loosen up the body. Not carrying or not holding on to any tension you might still feel. Okay. And then standing. And we can set an intention for our day. Going back to rubbing, but rubbing the body instead of hands against hands. And here, not with the intention of activating and awakening the container, but with the intention of care for the container. Care for all that is in our upper body, in our heart, in our chest. And then with the opposite hand. Because I mean, everything is important in the body, but what is vital, bar the brain as well, is really in the torso. And that's why it's called the axial body. It's the axis. It's where everything matters. Vital, more than matters, vital reside. And then you can come and finish. Those hands are nice and warm and soft. And place them onto your forehead. Setting an intention of kindness and self-care. And else, whatever comes. Beautiful. And this is as done for the day.